Hi, I'm Madonna from New Leaf Natural Therapies. With regards to the HCG, I just wanted to give my tip of the day, and it's about detoxification. I know I've said this before, but I want to really focus on it directly. When we do a HCG body composition, one of the parameters that I get is the amount of fluid in the body. So in theory, in a perfect world, we would have about 60% of fluid on the inside of the cells and about 40% on the outside. What my body composition testing does is tells me how much extra fluid you've got on the outside of your cells. So the cool thing about that is that we know how much and women always store more than men as a very general rule. So even purely having a monthly cycle can raise the amount of fluid outside our cells, toxicity, by about 1 to 2 litres. So what that indicates is that our hormones are a little bit toxic at that time of the month, the body's releasing, and we're storing fluid in order to dilute the toxins in our body. So that's really cool. So there's a few of my favourite products that I use for detoxification on HCG. One of them, if the liver is struggling, and don't forget we're releasing fat during HCG. So the brown fat is being released. Brown fat has stored toxins in the body. It's part of what it does. So therefore, if your liver's struggling, then you don't want to end up just releasing fat and restoring it because the liver and gallbladder haven't been able to release enough bile to metabolize the fats. So therefore products like Lipogen, Silimar, and herbs that have an ability to break down fats can support your body from releasing that fat rather than just moving it, restoring it again somewhere else. So my favourites are things, well actually my all-time favourite for that is Metagenics Lipogen here in Australia. If the kidneys and fluid and lymphatic systems are quite toxic, you'll feel it because you'll feel fluidy. You'll feel, actually, some people don't feel fluidy. I had one lady who I did a VLA on and she had 12 litres of excess fluid outside her cells. She had no concept that she was holding excess fluid. So some people are totally unaware that they're holding it. Brock shots is amazing because that is switching on those genes that support better lowering your inflammation. Another thing that it does is switches on the anti-cancer genes. It switches off the inflammatory genes. So basically it gets everything working better. At least 200 genes are supported positively from products like Brock shots. Another one that I love is G-Tox. It's a product that supports both gut detoxification as well as kidney detoxification. So these are the sort of products that you really, I believe, that are good to source. You need things with no calories because as soon as you get into powdered forms, a lot of powders actually have a lot of calories. So you can't take those on HCG. It'll pop you up over the 500 calories. And once again, my program requires the 500 calories or lower, and that's the results I get the best. So the HCG drops, it's the 10 drops 3 times a day. Make sure you're taking it that 20 to 30 minutes away from food, away from eating, away from your black coffee, because it's our homeopathic. Homeopathics are energy sensitive and they are destroyed by tastes in your mouth. So as soon as you've cleaned your teeth, you can't take your drops. As soon as you have had a black coffee, you can't take your drops. So don't forget to set your clock, say 6 a.m., midday, 6 p.m, so you're getting in the 10 drops 3 times a day. I'm about to start a short round myself. I need to lose 5 kilos so that I can get into my winter clothes. So watch this space, and I'm going to do a VLA today and I'll share that with you, and I'll actually talk you through the parameters on a body composition if you go and get one done. So that's my HCG tip for the day. Check me out on all things New Leaf Natural Therapies on Facebook, and there's a HCG playlist here, so if you're interested in HCG, go check it out. Have a great day.